I've got a great idea. Come on, let's get started.
Look around, find your inspiration. Take that step, use your imagination. You don't need to go direct, the road may not lead where you expect. Cause it's the trip, it's not the destination. Make magic, take the stage. Roll the camera, turn the page. Take a chance and do the dance. Our story starts with a beat in the heart. Find your own voice, it's what sets you apart. Our story starts with a beat in the heart.
Hi, I'm Tomie DePaola. Want to tell some stories? Come on in. Excuse me if I seem a bit distracted, but I've been looking for a book and I can't seem to find it. It's a history book. I know it's around here someplace.
Hi, Tommy.
Oh, hi, Gabe.
What are you looking for?
My art history book.
History? Oh, that's not for me. History's just a bunch of names and dates. So I'll see you later.
Oh, wait, Gabe. History isn't just about names and dates. It's about people and what happened to them. History is their story.
Yeah, but history happened so long ago. It's so yesterday.
History happens every day.
What do you mean?
What's happening right now will someday be history, and all of us are part of it.
So I'm hysterical?
You mean historical.
That too. You know, Tommy, maybe there's something to this history stuff. I gotta go think on it for a while.
See you, Gabe. Here's that art history book I was looking for. History is a great place to start a story. All you have to do is imagine what might have happened in a certain time and place. You could be in a Roman chariot race or riding across the West in a covered wagon. You could be Shakespeare or Julius Caesar. Have you ever heard of them?
Have you ever heard of Leonardo da Vinci?
Oh, hello, Stregonona. You know about Da Vinci? Da Vinci was a great artist, a brilliant inventor, a genius.
And a very, very good friend of mine. Big Anthony, Bambalona, I just received this note. We're going to have a guest.
Who is it?
Who is it? Oh, tell us.
It is I, Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, dear friend.
Grazie, bella donna. Oh, Stregonona, I have not seen you since you helped cheer up Mona Lisa.
A nice girl. She should smile more.
Oh, yes.
So, tell me, what brings you to town?
I had to get a few days away from Florence.
Oh, Florence, what a beautiful city.
What city? Florence is my wife. She's always yelling, Leonardo, pick up your paints. Leonardo, make the supper instead of painting it.
Well, you can rest here.
Oh, see, but I have work to do. And I shall need an assistant. You know anyone who could help me?
I will give it some thought. Meanwhile, why don't you get ready for supper, huh? Come with me, Leonardo. You're so good to see you.
Good to see you.
Leonardo must need a model. I will be his latest masterpiece, Mona Bambalona.
Oh, Leonardo wants a student he can teach to be a great artist. Someone like me.
No, me. I'm gonna be his assistant.
No, me.
No, me.
Big Anthony, Bambalona, please, come help with supper.
Yes, Stregonona.
Me?
Me?
No,
I am gonna...
I am. Oh, my foot. Oh.
That night, we had a wonderful dinner.
Stregonona, that was a marvelous pasta.
Oh,
It reminded me of Florence.
your wife?
No, the city.
Oh,
Yes, see, there's a place, a little restaurant I like to go all of the time. Yes. Pardon me for asking, but where did Bambalona and the Big Anthony go after dinner? I wanted to ask them about being my assistant.
oh.
Mr. Da Vinci, I made this for you. A goat cheese goat. A goat I made out of goat cheese.
Oh, how inventive of you, Big Anthony.
Mr. Da Vinci, I made some dessert for you. It frames my face like a work of art.
Oh, you are as pretty as a picture.
Oh, see, he likes me.
No, he likes me.
No, he likes
likes
Would
me.
you
He
two
likes
stop
me.
arguing, please?
I want to be Leonardo's assistant.
Oh, thank you. But I have already chosen. Big Anthony.
Oh.
See?
Yes, I need somebody big and strong to test my flying machine.
You can count on me to... What?
My flying machine. I need somebody to strap onto my machine and fly. I'm too old, or I do it myself.
So, the next morning, we all went to an open field just outside of Calabria.
Remember, Big Anthony, run as fast as you can and flap your arms.
Okay.
He's flying!
He's flying!
He's crashing!
Oh, you all right? You okay?
It flies wonderful, but it doesn't land so great.
Big Anthony learned how to fly, and he learned how to land. And both he and Bambolona learned that when you jump at a chance, look before you leap.
I have another flying machine in the back of the wagon, Bambolona. You want to give it a try?
Some other time. Bye.
How about you?
Huh? Oh.
I guess that's a no, huh?
Ciao, Tommy.
Ciao, Streganona. We may not all be geniuses like Leonardo da Vinci, but every one of us can be inspired by history. Now, let's see what this scene inspires. Every picture tells a story. What story do you see? This may look like an ordinary shoebox, but it's really a time capsule.
Here's some of the stuff to put inside. I gotta get more.
A time capsule is a container that you put things in, then hide away in a closet or even in the ground for years and years. The container can be any kind of box, and what you put in is totally up to you. Time capsules are a great way to show what life is like right now. It's kind of like a history book in a box.
Who knew history could be so heavy?
So, Gabe, what are you going to put in your time capsule?
Oh, I got all kinds of things. Could you give me a hand?
Sure.
Let's see. There's my lucky rock and my lucky walnut. And that's Smelly, my stuffed skunk. I used to sleep with him when I was a baby.
Aww.
Oh, and that is a candle from my very first birthday cake. My mom saved it.
These are all great, Gabe, but I can think of something else to add. Messages from your family. If you have a tape recorder, talk to your friends and relatives, especially grandparents and parents, and ask them to say something that you'll listen to 20 or 30 years from now. You can even ask them about your family history.
Family history? That's a swell idea. Oh, but there's something even more important I want to put in my time capsule. It's under the table. Could you get it, Tommy? Oh, yeah.
An umbrella?
Yeah, in case it's raining when I open up my time capsule.
Oh, Gabe, I don't think this is going to fit in the shoebox.
Yeah, give it a try. It's my dad's shoebox. My dad has really big feet.
A time capsule. It's a story in a box.
And you don't even have to have big feet to start one.
And now, let's meet someone who knows how to put the story in history. Today's guest storyteller, Victor Finkel. How did that umbrella get down there?
Hi, Tommy. Hi, Gabe. My name is Vic Finkel. I'm a leather worker and I'm an amateur historian. When I was 18, I worked at a park in West Los Angeles, and the director there needed somebody to teach kids how to put together a simple wallet. And he said, Victor, that's what you're going to do today. And that started me along the path to doing more involved leather work. These tools are pretty much the same as tools that would have been used 100 or 150 years ago. This is a leather cutting knife. It's called a head knife. This is called an edge tool, and it's used by putting against your shoulder and pushing on it. I have a sewing machine that was made in 1911, and I use it for sewing my saddle pieces. And it's just a real old romantic machine. And although it's old, there's not a machine built today that'll do a better job. The replica pieces that I make are made as they would have been made 100 or 150 years ago. And they actually help the people that are using them bring this period to life. This shirt on the wall behind me is a replica of a Blackfoot war shirt from 1890. I made this after seeing an original in New Mexico. This is the first saddle that I made, and it's actually copied after a saddle that would have been made about 1880. And it's decorated pretty much the same way the original saddle was made. A lot of my research is done by talking to people that are interested in the same period of time that I am. I also use a lot of reference books and even some old catalogs. And when I'm looking through these catalogs and reference books, it gives me ideas to recreate some of the period pieces. This is a drum I made probably 5 years ago. It's modeled after a drum that I saw in the museum in Cody, Wyoming. And it's a powwow drum that the Indians use when they have their big dances. There's a lot of stories in history. If you want to learn more about history, you can visit national parks, museums, and it's fun to do a lot of reading. Bye, Tommy. I'm History.
Thanks, Victor. Isn't it amazing how history has inspired him? Hi, Gabe. You really seem to be interested in that history book.
History isn't as old and stuffy as I thought, but I'm still having trouble getting into it.
Well, I have an idea that might help. Why don't you invent a new life for yourself?
A new life? What does that mean?
Well, try imagining what it was like to live during another time. Then turn what you imagine into a story. You could be a cowboy in the wild, wild west.
Yee-haw! I'm a rootin' squirrel. Get along, little cashews. Get along.
Or you could be a pirate sailing in search of buried treasure.
Ahoy, matey. Shiver me timbers, or timber me shivers.
You might even pretend to be the king, watching his two bravest knights joust.
Joust away, fellas. It's good to be the king.
If you want to know more about a certain period of history, ask your parents, teachers, and librarians. They can point you in the right direction.
Yeah, you can even do prehistoric history.
That's a very nice apatosaurus, Gabe.
I'm trying to get this just right. Is this the way they looked when you were a kid?
I'm not that old, but the neck could be a little longer. See? This is what an apatosaurus looks like.
Gee, I never knew things from the past could be so cool.
And here's something else that's cool. Stories from you. Everyone has stories to tell, and their own way to tell them. It's about sharing what's in your heart and letting the world know, this is my story. The stories we tell about our families are the most powerful history of all.
This is a picture of where our family wants to go, and we want to go to Japan to learn more about our culture and heritage. These are cherry blossoms that are in Japan, and this is the river and Mount Fuji. This is sushi. It's made with raw fish, rice, and it's wrapped in seaweed. This is origami. It's made with, it's paper folding, and it's like an art in Japan. And this is a kimono. It's like a traditional outfit in Japan that you wear to special occasions.
Well, It looks like you had a lot of fun with those stories. What did you think, Gabe? Have you seen Gabe? Gabe? Gabe?
So you're telling us that history is the story of what happened way back when? It's happening today, too.
I love history, but I have trouble remembering dates. Facts go in one era and out the other. See, era instead of ear.
Nah.
Because I got ears. Never mind.
History is filled with cool stories.
And I love a cool story.
Then let's proceed with some polyphonic perambulations. What'd he say? In other words, hit it! Keep on telling stories!
Hey, Lungs, is this a new tune?
No way! This song's got history. Long ago, across the centuries, people lived not like you and me. Imagine what your life would be, telling tales out of history. La 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 la.
La, 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 la.
History, shoot. What a stellar cast. The plot's thick, shoot. And the story's fast. Get a grip, shoot. You're gonna have a blast when you take a trip into the past. La 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 la.
La, 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 la.
Tell me a story. Paint a scene.
Put it on a screen.
Tell me a story. There's a joke or a poem in every home. You gotta keep on telling stories. Tell me a story. Tell me a story. I just love learning about history.
Me too.
I'm fascinated by ancient artifacts, like the Grecian urn.
What's a Grecian urn?
Oh, about $10 an hour.
That joke's so old it's historical.
Well, it certainly isn't hysterical.
That's true.
Hit it, Wade. Tell me a story.
If a story's well told,
It'll never get old.
Tell me a story. Every song you sing, gotta make it your thing. Gotta keep on telling stories. You know you won't be sorry if you keep on telling stories. Keep on! Tommy, did you live through history when you were a kid?
Oh, sure, Gabe. We all live through history. Historic events happen every day.
Which one do you remember best?
Oh, that would definitely be the time we went to the 1939 New York World's Fair back when I was living at 26 Fairmount Avenue. Going to the World's Fair was such a special occasion that I even got a new outfit to wear for the big day. It's gabardine and it's water repellent, said the sales lady. He'll be the best dressed boy at the World's Fair. I was excited about going to the fair, but the thing I wanted to see most of all was called Futurama, a special exhibit all about the world of tomorrow. The day we went to the fair, I didn't even mind that the sky was cloudy and was starting to rain. Mom said, rain before 7, clear before 11. It was before 7, so that was great. But it was still raining when we pulled into the big parking lot at the fair. With such bad weather, everyone was getting wet. But I was water repellent. The grown-ups bought umbrellas, which helped a little. The best part was, with all the rain, the lines weren't long. So we saw lots of exhibits. We saw a two-headed cow, a man named Dunager, who could read minds, and we visited Singer's Midget Village and saw lots of people who played munchkins in the movie The Wizard of Oz. Then we went to see the robot. The robot was very tall and made out of shiny metal. A man would ask the robot questions and it would answer. Then just before the fireworks, it was time to go see Futurama. They showed the way the world might be in the future, with personal rocket jetpacks, automatic highways, and super tall skyscrapers with places for helicopters to land. It was amazing. After Futurama, we went outside. The rain had stopped and the fireworks started. What a great way to end an incredible day. On the way home, I fell fast asleep, and I'm pretty sure I dreamt about the World's Fair as we drove all the way back to 26 Fairmount Avenue.
Did the future turn out like Futurama said it would?
Well, some things did happen, like highways and skyscrapers, but they also said we'd have personal rocket jetpacks by now. I never did get mine.
Well, you never know how history's gonna turn out until it happens.
And once it does happen, the storytelling begins. Remember, keep telling stories.
You know, Tommy, if it weren't for history, I never would have learned about your gabardine suit.
Oh, really? Oh, that gabardine suit, if I had it still, it would look real cute on you.
Maybe it'd fit me. I'm
Yeah, it
a
would.
36 very, very short.
Yes, it was a dark green. It was